I did just kill the video, but I'm still chugging, so. Where am I? I just kind of made this little adsr library. No, it's not a library. What is it though? It's like an API to access the adsr attack, decay, sustain level, and sustain release values. Use their values and convert it to strings so that I can, in this instrument window, I want to draw. Let's go to the draw function. Like, how the heck does this stuff get positioned? Let's look at it. I wish the code spoke more. Basically, beneath this crap, I just want to have an adsr type shit. So, from this, I'm just thinking about, like, how do I want to position things? Do I really want to make things relative? Because if I ever change this, everything's going to change. But it's so prototype that I can't really complain. So I'm just going to base the position of this adsr thing from this thing's coordinate. So basically, that thing is voice so we draw all that crap, and then I'm going to want to use these values and just draw something that says adsr, that's all. So I can literally just copy these. Let's see what this does. A lot of blith. Utility. Doesn't really have to be a utility. It doesn't have to be in the utility namespace. How about a types? I mean, that's just a type. I'm gonna make a new thing. Types.h. Because, you know, that's just a little type. Can I visualize in there? Alright, I'm not sure, so, you know, I'm pretty sure I can't, just from experience. But out of line definition does not match any declaration. Oh yeah, I forgot to add all that shit. But it looks like the oh, it's gotta be const char star. So const char star might be able to get away with that crap. Gotta put all this stuff into the header. I already have the attack, so delete the attack. Now it's just a matter of goodbye, goodbye. Ooh, shit. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Yeah. And then Joe Chang. Line 40. Can I not overload return types? Oh, I see. Alright, so we'll change the parse attack. I guess we'll call this get attack stir. So I can come up with a regular expression for this to be pretty badass. Can I do it? It's gonna be tough. So I'm just gonna do this manually. We'll just say get attack stir. Get attack stir. This will be get attack index. So everything that says parse should now be get. And anything that says char star, literally a star, get dot star this should be turned into get stuff. This should be turned into like, okay, char star dot star. So this should be like char star dot star get stuff. This should be turned into like 1, 2 underscore stir. Ooh, so close. Only thing is that we need to add this. Perfect. Okay. Oh yeah, this one was already done. So now we get the attack index. So now we just look for the ones with the ints. So let's just check out what we got. Now we're gonna go int. Hey, what's going on here? Int unable to find. Int. Oh, because of the star here. So int dot star. Yep, get stuff. We want this to say, and this one's going to get repeated, index. So index, and then we can just and fix the one I did manually. Awesome. And now, and all this bleh, I just don't like it. So bleh, just bye-bye. Now I'm going to redo all these function prototypes. So here we want to just say first of all, adsr, bye-bye. Next off, come ain't working. Good. Yeah, so you must be initialized out of line. I really want to learn more about this error and why can't I just initialize this shit when I declare it. So I want to learn more about this. Oh, because it's non-const? Is that why? Does that mean I can literally just say const and that shit will go away? By the way, we need to make it constant types, and we did. Oh shit, didn't mean to do that. Const char start const. Boop. Well, I'll change all of these char stars to see if that helps. Oh shit, I'm almost out of battery, nigga! Made it. Sorry for saying the N word, I didn't mean it. I'm just feeling good, you know what I mean? But anyways, I was under the gun there, so I think we're cool with all our black folk. So, trying to stay focused right now. What am I trying to do? Oh, right. What's this const expression? This is another thing I don't know anything about. Like, what? Like, what is? Implies const. Did I miss it? I don't even see it. Alright, let's just do that. Wow, it worked. Get attack stir, get sustain level stir. How come this shit isn't... Does not compute! I'm so confused. What the hell? Undefined symbols? It's defined in this fucking... What the fuck? Dude, what the F? I don't understand. Ah, it does not compute, man. Does anybody know what's going on? Like, what do I have to do? Do I have to make these static? This has never happened to me. I don't know how to handle this. I think I know the problem. I think I figured it out. I thought the adsr wasn't going to be there, but it is there. Dudes, I have no idea. There's only one other thing that makes sense to me, and it's to keep this shit here. This is just a hunch. We'll take out the const expression. Wait, what is going on? How come I need to do this? Is that the problem? Wait. Let's go back up here. How come the key map? Oh. Wow, it compiled. Now I'm gonna fuck with it. Let's fuck with it. Let's take it out. Let's make this shit back to how it was. How come the symbols are undefined? I'm gonna just learn right now. I don't know, you know, C++ is whatevs to me. What I realize is that a namespace is probably more suitable. But then again, it isn't. It doesn't really matter, guys. I just want to organize this shit. It doesn't really matter. I mean, what does it matter? So I'm gonna go back to this. We'll make it const, because it is const. And then we will return, yep, that's what I want. And we will make them const. Alright, so now we got a little adsr puppy right there. And beneath it, I want to make like this. It's not going to be a context menu, is it? Could be. Yeah, we could call it a context menu. Fill up a context menu. When we click on this, it's going to be a thing that's going to be an extension of a context menu. I think. what I mean is that like here is gonna be we're gonna have some text that says like attack, right? And then underneath it will be the value. So let me just see if I can pull that up. And I had this nice macro that was like print then increment. Because this should really go into like a Y. And then we can do something like Y plus equal char height. And then we can just write this down like Y. And then underneath the attack will be the actual attack value, but it's going to be like this clickable thing. So there should be like a little bit of there should be its own class object that's got like its own little style going on, where like the background's a little different. You know what I'm saying? The background will be a little different color, and it should be obvious that you can click on it and change it. And so this is a context menu. So we gotta go to the GUI. This is going to be a derivative of the context menu. What do we call this? What, an editable list menu? Like, what do you call that? Well, that's what we're going to call it for now. And, you know, sometimes they like on the native UI, they got like those little right arrows, and you click and then the arrow turns down and the list opens up. Every time I make like these UIs myself, I think about like, why am I not using something like Juice? Juice has all this shit. But mine is going to be nice and snappy because it's going to be so made from scratch, you know. It's not going to have all this bullshit going on. At least that's what I hope. Might be harder to manage. I mean, my shit compiles in half the time that the Juice app compiles, and the Juice app doesn't even do anything yet. I'm not using Juice. Okay, so basically, editable list menu. Let's make this inherit from the context menu. So now we're going to go in. I like the music. Let's get the music back. Okay. Now we're going to go into this GUI. We're going to touch editable list menu. Now how do you do this where you want to like specify multiple file extensions? Specify multiple file extensions. Bash. I think I can use that OR thing. I'm gonna try it, okay? Let's see what happens. Damn it. How do you do it, guys? I don't know how to do it, I forget. Ooh. See that? Let's try this. List menu dot HCPP. Yes! So that's how you do it! Nice! Pumped about that. So now we get this editable list menu, which we are totally going to inherit from the context menu. And don't forget about them context menu items, yo. Alright, so basically first thing we want to do is pragma once pound include GUI / context menu.h. We want to make a struct editable. It's not really editable, it's like it's a list menu. Just call it a list menu, Mike. It's a list thing. I'm calling it a list menu because I don't know what else to call it. List context? Context list? I don't know what to call it. I don't know what to call it. Selectable list. Expanding select list. Yes, the expanding select list. I'm just gonna keep it an edible list menu because this name is just totally changing. And this is going to inherit from the context menu. And the whole thing is that there's always going to be an active menu item. So, which is actually already in the context menu, highlighted item. We can just use that as a selected item. Damn. I don't know, yo. I don't know. Could just use the context menu, right? The only thing is that the X and the Y coordinates are permanent. Looks like someone hit me up. There is an OHB starting that I'm not interested in. Okay. So what am I interested in right now? The X and the Y. But we can just kind of... We can hack to use the context menu. Let's see, preload. But see, an expandable list menu. It just... I just have to rename that file, really. That's what I'm talking about. So let me see if I can do this. Move editable list menu dot star, or can I do like .h? Is this what I did? I think it's what I did. To expandable list menu dot hcpp. No, I didn't like that. So I'm just gonna have to do them separate, I guess. Too bad. I want to be able to do them simultaneously because this is kind of a pain in the ass. But there we go, expandable list menu. We inherit. We're gonna just use the highlighted item. Huh. You know, this could be part of the adsr struct, you know? Nah. It could be something in adsr. I mean, there should be... That's how we use it, you know what I mean? So... I'm thinking we still need that expandable context menu. I mean, context menu. Let's take a look at context menu. I like this song. Context menu. See, context menu has all this shit that we don't really need, like do thing, which isn't bad to have, but we don't really need. It's gonna be waste. I could customize it, but we won't do that. Alright. Where's the pre-fill? I want to look at the preload. See, preload is more like a one-time thing for what I'm looking to use this menu for. So what we can do is we can call preload at like the onset, maybe the first run. We'll do that. Dun -dun -dun. I'm losing my faith in my design skills, but let's not do that. The more I think about it, I don't even think I need to make a new class. Like, just use context menu for now. We'll figure out the rest later. So where's my first time shit? If is first run. Bum 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 bum. I want a better way of designing UI. Doing this stuff manually and like by hand like this, it's awful. But it won't do itself. I gotta get in there, get my hands dirty. So let's do it. We need to make some variables. We need to make some variables like these are one-time draws anyway, we only draw them once. Y equals voice m times plus, yep, that's great. Now, we basically need to say, like, we're going to need the same thing for like attack here. Hopefully I can just say adsr attack. Shouldn't these be like, whatever. And then at this point, this is where we're going to type we're going to want a context menu. Context menu, attack context menu, I guess that's what we're going to call it. And there's a whole rules of engagement in the SDL events. Man, you know, if I could really go up high level and be able to just add this stuff, like if I made an app where I could just say, alright, add a context menu, and it would automatically like add shit into my event loop based on the type of click I wanted. But that's my job, really. So that's my job. So now we're gonna say like attack context menu dot preload with voice and of course at this point why something happens there. Now to get some inspiration from the main window that actually shows this shit in the draw, there's a function and there's a something going on in draw where we actually check like if the context menu is active. Now this is a context menu that will always be active, so we need to like, for now we'll just specify that. I think we should add it as like a constructor into context menu. Like we'll just put it at the very end. Bool is active equals false, and then we can copy that, put it into the CPP here. We really need to enter and tab. That's looking better. Now, and then we will, let's see, we initialize the context. Oh, that's a context menu item, Michael. Where's the context? Does the context menu even have a control? Yeah, here we go. So we put that there. Don't want that there. Want it here. And then we can say that was easy. And of course, whenever we create a context menu, we need to like, what do we do? We need to have a list of menu items, and I have this all set up. Like basically, we do this. We do struct, and this is our new like menu. So we call this we'll call this the menu, and we call this attack context. And then we have a thing of like menu items, which is nicely defined in our main memory area for inspiration. I didn't put it in its own. Oh, yes, I did. See, we had a struct context. Oh, I see. See, if I could only have something that would do this for me, but I'm too impatient to step back and like add that type of program that would generate all this stuff automatically for me. Plus, I'm not really fleshed out enough. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna copy it. No, that's not an excuse. STFU. Where did my shit go? Oh, there it is. So basically, you know, just bam. Now I'm just kind of. So there's a whole thing here, like, you know, take parent class here, right? So this is really the parent class. So if we had a template, this would be the parent class type. This would be like a template type shit. I don't know. I don't know enough about C++ to kind of rock and roll on that level. But this is a what type? This is an instrument window. So I would just go in and say instrument window. But you want to know something? I don't really need this shit because I only would really need it. We can add it anyway, you know, it's a good idea to add it anyway, but we don't need to. So I'm thinking about for this buddy, just kind of having it like, what's this menu? Be right back again. Yeah, we don't need that shit. We just need this really. Interestingly enough, you know, menu items, context menu item, right? But half of that shit we don't even really need. Because, see, when you have an expandable list menu, we want all of the shit to always be active, so we can kind of eliminate that. So let's take a look. We're going to take these, and we're going to add, we're definitely going to make our own expanding select list item. And in here, we will take the string, that's fine. I'm just trying to adapt it to the thing, but I don't know how to do that. I mean, yeah, so we don't need an is active. They're always active, they're always visible. And we don't have to have necessarily actions associated with them. I want to take it out, but at the same time, that's potential functionality that we could need. So I'll leave it in there as a prototype. Clickable text, that's pretty crucial actually. I think. I'm not too sure. I don't know, is that crucial to have that? Like a clickable... Yeah, that's pretty crucial. So now we need to go to context menus, implementation, take the constructor, and like I said, we don't need this crap. Alright, that's how we did that. Alright, I'm gonna try not to dig too hard here. So fuck this expandable list shit. Why not just keep using this context menu? Let's go to adsr. We need to specify attack size. We need like a const adsr attack size, right? Can I just put that there like that? I don't know. Of course, we add one for the empty list. I don't know, let's see if this compiles. For now, just make all these null. It would be nice to format this to be aligned as well. Just be clearer. I don't know if this is clear or not. Not yet, anyways. That's better, I guess. What's the problem with that? Context menu. Looks fine to me. What's the problem? I don't see any problem with this. What the hell? me see if I can just say this. Just want to see if the freaking thing will compile. This is like something I don't even care about. Why don't I just remove these files, you know? Well, I'll leave them there for now. Oh no, what have I done? This is the CPP. I like this song. Will this thing freaking compile? I'm done recording.